Are you guys glad to be outside? We are too. Well, I'd like to take a moment to say hello. My name is Jason Fitzsimmons, and I work for a company called TOTO USA that has plants here in Atlanta and one actually around the block. I'm the vice president of TOTO USA, and today I'm going to introduce you to someone who's very special to all of us. He's our big boss, our CEO and our president. His name is Dario Nogata, but we get to call him DJ. So can you all say hello to DJ?
Hello, DJ.
Good morning, everyone. How are you this morning? Well, ladies and gentlemen, and honored guests, I am Daijiro Nogata, CEO of TOTO USA. It is a great honor to welcome you to the celebration of our 25th anniversary and dedication of our urban Greenway's gift to Atlanta school children. Our journey in North America began in 1989 when the TOTO Global Group, which is the largest plumbing manufacturer in the world, entered the American market. We established the TOTO USA and began investing heavily in the US economy. In 1992, we opened the first factory in Lakewood, Georgia. In 1996, we launched a state-of-the-art manufacturing facility in Morrow, Georgia. 25 years later, we operate the 3 major manufacturing facilities and 2 vast assembly and logistics centers. We are very pleased to have become a major provider of American jobs. We maintain over 1,100 employees, the majority of which live and work in Georgia. To celebrate our 25th anniversary, we wanted to give back to the people of the greater Atlanta area. Our corporate base of operation, in collaboration with the City of Atlanta and Tree Atlanta, we have developed an urban greenways program to improve children's health by planting 250 trees along the streets they walk on their way to school. We choose to plant trees as they symbolize TOTO's commitment not only to the environment but also to improving people's lives. In a few minutes, we will dedicate our urban greenways gift to Atlanta school children by planting the first tree here in front of the Perkerson together with the Honorable Valencia Stovall, a member of the Georgia House of Representatives, Denis, Director of the City of Atlanta's Office of Sustainability, the Greg Levine, the Trees Atlanta's Co-Executive Director and Chief Program Officer, and the student from the Perkerson Elementary School. As TOTO begins the next leg of our journey, we remain committed to innovating for the good of people, the planet, and our water supply with people-first innovations, global environmental initiatives, and conserving and keeping our water supply clean. Thank you very much. And now it is my great pleasure to introduce the Honorable Valencia Stovall of the Georgia House of Representatives.
Good morning. Oh, it is kind of loud. I don't need to talk so loud. Okay. I am State Representative Valencia Stovall of House District 74, and it encompasses the cities of Morrow, Lake City, Forest Park, College Park, and Riverdale in Clayton County. And I'm excited because TOTO USA resides in my district, so I appreciate the opportunity to present to them on their 25th anniversary. I'd like to first acknowledge the CEO and all the executive officers, employees, the principal here at Perkerson, all of the staff, and the Trees Atlanta, and the City of Atlanta, and also you, the students that are here, and the reason why we are here to be able to present this to make lives better for you all. And as I bring greetings from the state of Georgia for this exciting occasion. And I brought with me today a congratulatory letter, and also I will be presenting a resolution to the company a little later. It is indeed a pleasure to write this congratulatory letter to TOTO USA on its 25th anniversary as a leader in the North American residential and commercial plumbing products market. TOTO USA was established in 1989 as a response to dramatic drought conditions and the growing need for high-performance plumbing products that conserve water. TOTO USA employs more than 750 employees in the U.S., the majority of which live and work in Georgia. It is also headquarters for the Americas division of the TOTO Global Group, which was established in 1917 with the founding of TOTO Limited in Japan. It is the largest plumbing manufacturer in the world, which I'm excited, here in Georgia. It maintains 3 major manufacturing facilities in North America, 2 in Georgia, one in which is in Morrow and in Lakewood, and 1 in Mexico, and 2 major assembly, warehousing, and distribution centers in Fairburn, Georgia, and Ontario, California, Canada. To celebrate its 25th anniversary, TOTO USA wanted to make people's lives better, protect the environment, and help to keep the water supply pure. The company is launching this Urban Greenway project in collaboration with the City of Atlanta and Trees Atlanta to improve children's well-being, and will plant the 250 trees on the streets leading to the schools. Its products, technology, innovations, operations, and policies demonstrate a clear commitment to sustainability that dates back to its incorporation in 1917. Respect for the environment is now and will always be embedded in the culture at TOTO. My office wishes your company the best as it strives towards another 25 years in providing its products to consumers in Georgia and North America. Yours for a better Georgia, Valencia Stovall State Representative. And now I would like to present Denis, who is the Director of Office of Sustainability in the City of Atlanta. Thank you.
Good morning again. It's great to be standing before you all because I consider you guys to be our leaders of tomorrow. Let me start by saying my name is Denis Squirrels, and I proudly serve as the Director of Sustainability for the City of Atlanta. And I want to bring you greetings on behalf of the Mayor's Office of Sustainability. We're a small team, but we have a tremendous charge that was set forth by Mayor Reed to help Atlanta become a top-tier city for sustainability. Mr. Nagata, I want to thank you for being here today on behalf of Mayor Reed and Representative Stovall. We appreciate you being with us here today as well. You know, today's occasion is significant, and it's not only for our city, but for the thousands of children in neighborhoods who are going to positively benefit from these trees. I'd like to share with you a little bit about why these trees are even more important than above and beyond the beauty aspect of it. You know, temperatures in Atlanta are rising. Who knows that it's getting hotter in Atlanta? It's getting hotter, right? Well, did you know that there's an analysis that was recently conducted that talks about the urban temperature trends, and Atlanta is actually the 3rd most rapidly warming metropolitan region in the country. Now, while Atlanta still retains one of the most urban aggressive tree canopies, has anybody ever flown into Atlanta and saw how beautiful that tree canopy looks? You have? It's beautiful, but at the same time, we are losing trees at an alarming rate. And so it's important when we think about projects like this that's given us an opportunity to really make sure that we're doing our part to try to maintain that tree canopy. So to TOTO, the city truly benefits from your commitment to the environment. There's multiple facets of your support, from energy to water, the great things that you're doing with the Atlanta Better Buildings Challenge, to today's gift, which will have a tremendous impact on the community health and vitality. To Principal Bender, we want to thank you and your students here and congratulate you for this gift, and I want to thank you for being such gracious hosts. And now please welcome me in joining Greg Levine, the Co-Executive Director and Chief Program Officer for Trees Atlanta.
Good morning, everyone. I want to thank you, Denise, and Representative Stovall and Mr. Nogata. On behalf of Trees Atlanta and the Board of Trees Atlanta, I'd like to congratulate TOTO USA on the 25th anniversary. These kind of partnerships are what really make the city better, and by supporting planting of trees, it's just continuing to have corporations really buy into making Atlanta one of the best cities in the United States. Trees Atlanta is honored to be part of this special day and this exciting initiative. Our mission at Trees Atlanta, a nonprofit that has been serving the community for nearly 30 years, is to plant and conserve Atlanta's urban forest. We also educate the public about the importance of this incredible community asset, which is why we're at a school today. Atlanta is incredibly lucky to have one of the greatest tree canopies of any major U.S. city, but we are losing trees at a very fast rate, as Denis was saying earlier. Initiatives like the Urban Greenways project help to combat this problem by adding trees along streets, at parks and schools across the city. Students walking to Perkerson Elementary School now and for many generations will benefit from the trees that Trees Atlanta and TOTO have helped plant. They will clean the air, cool temperatures, and make our streets safer and more beautiful. Some of the other schools that we'll be planting with this initiative are Springdale Park Elementary, Morningside Elementary, Walter Leonard Parks Middle, Thomasville Heights Elementary, as well as a few others. Students from Perkerson Elementary recently helped to plant 50 of the trident maples we see along the street, as well as some crepe myrtles along Brewer Boulevard, as well as down Fleet Street. This is important because our goal is to not only plant trees in communities, but to also educate students about the importance of the urban forest. We've been lucky enough to work with great students from Perkerson. Thank you, all the kids. For several years, we've been working with Urban Tree Trackers program, and we are teaching importance of environmental science, math, art, lessons, as well as promoting community service and leadership through hands-on learning. At the conclusion of this program, Lauren Stovall, who's out in the crowd somewhere, Lauren Stovall, will be, we're working with the fifth graders on tree identification lesson. You're all welcome to tag along and walk along with her and learn how to identify a few trees that are along Perkerson's campus. So thank you again to the City of Atlanta and TOTO USA for making this initiative possible. These partnerships are the example that we need to be setting in Atlanta. I would like to introduce Sean Bender, a principal of Perkerson Elementary, who was kind enough to allow us to be here this morning.
Good morning. I know our boys and girls, you all are ready to get to it, right? First of all, I just want to take a moment to recognize our school district. Mr. David Jernigan, our deputy superintendent, came out to show his support. So I want to take a moment and recognize him for coming out. I want to thank our representative Stovall for coming out to support this initiative. I definitely want to thank TOTO, the company, and Mr. Nogata, hopefully I got that right, and the mayor's office. Thank you for coming out to show your support. But I truly want to thank the people with their hands in the dirt, pun intended. Where's Lauren? Lauren has been working with us for the last 3 years. Let's give it up for Lauren. And so though you see the 50 plus trees our students have planted over the last couple weeks, we've been doing tons of work over the last 3 years, and our students know the value of supporting our environment, and we wouldn't have been able to do this without Trees Atlanta. And so we thank you for the support that you offer our students, and they definitely have built some awareness about how we take care of our environment. I will leave it there. Thank you all for the support today. Thank you for coming out, and I know our students are ready to get planting. Thank you.